explosiveness, all at around this weight. Again, 55 kilograms. And here we go. Both again, the hand fight is fantastic for these young ladies. Looking for wrist, club, slide by attempt by Virginia Foard. Stop. We'll give a little warning for finger locking on blue, which is Elena Ivaldi. Ivaldi starts clubbing. Looks to 2-on-1. Countered well by Foard. Foard drops down to a single leg. Gets it up to mid-level. She's trying to get it up high. Trying to climb it. Trying to straighten that leg out a little bit. Straightens it out. Pulls it. I call it a knee pull finish. And gets it. 2-0 Virginia Foard over Ivaldi. Now she's looking for a chapped arm gut. Ivaldi gets to her feet. Now she's looking for belly to back. Ivaldi bells out. Whoa, she tried to bell out. Ends up getting scrunched over her own shoulders. She tucked her head and rolled, which they gave Virginia Foard 4 for that, because Ivaldi had come up to her feet, which is crazy. You don't see that too often. Now Ivaldi has a leg with a reverse grip on it, trying to step over it. Now she's going to peek out and try to get two of her own. Being countered well by Foard as they go out of bounds and call him grounded. So it's 4, actually check that, 6-0 with 1:38 left in the first period. Virginia Foard from Virginia. Reverse grip by both ladies on the wrist. Virginia's pushing forward as Elena Ivaldi is trying to circle in, but Foard is just powerful. It just keeps her in the zone right next to that line. Ivaldi goes to the overhook, or maybe it's Virginia with the underhook. Ivaldi changed the direction of it, got her in the zone, then Foard changed it right back and puts Elena in the zone. It's hard to see what kind of ties they're both using in my position right now. But it looked like a reverse grip, the run wrist by Ivaldi. And Virginia's looking for 2-on-1. Oh, she did a sneaky shot in there. She kind of misdirections it. Gets to a single leg, getting up to mid-level. Gets around, has a body lock now. She's looking for a lift. She can't get it because Ivaldi's holding on to the leg. And Virginia gets 2 takedown with 25 seconds left. It makes the score 8-0 in favor of Virginia Foard. They get started, they bunk heads as they go. And Elena in on a single leg. Virginia goes to the splits. Has one hand from Elena, so it splits her power. Elena trying to peek out. I think she stepped up and peeked out. She grabs a hand. She does step up and peek out and gets a 2 takedown. Then she's going right into her leg lace with 5 seconds left. Maybe she's trying to go and get one of them. Ooh. They called time, and that was close. We got one referee giving blue, or giving 2 blue. Huh. That was close. So we're going into the second. We're going into halftime here with the score Virginia Foard 8 and Elena Ivaldi 2. Referees are concurring about that last 2. It was close. One referee put up 2, but the referee didn't offer it. She thinks time was out. She has a little conference. She's still figuring it out with the folks at the table, and they give 2. So we went into halftime with the score 8-4. And so we're starting this round. It's kind of a different ball game. It was 8-0, but Ivaldi's just scored 4 points in the last 10 seconds. So it's 8-4 as we start the second period. Virginia seems like she didn't like that and starts freaking coming out with busy hands. Both of them, 2-on-1 by Ivaldi. Both of them have some sort of wrist control. They're just battling each other, pushing each other around the mat. Mostly Ivaldi's pushing into Virginia. Tries a little trip. Ivaldi escapes, or Virginia escapes out of it. Both of them against hand fighting. Little hand exchange by Ivaldi. Gets to a single leg. Splits by Foard, but she steps out, and they give 1 point to Elena Ivaldi. So that makes the score 8-5 at the 2:20 mark of the second period. She's closing the gap. Swing single attempt, countered well by Foard. Swing single was up by Elena. Wrist control, swing single by Ivaldi. Couldn't quite get to it. Countered well. She gets an underhook on the other side. She's going to both sides right now. She kind of pursued that underhook too much. Now she's kind of underneath Foard. Foard's keeping her head down. Then drops to a single like looking for a submarine. Trying to pull it in. Virginia Foard put some hips on. The referee calls them both up. As we are down to the 1:30 mark, 8-5. Ivaldi's coming on. Ford's holding her off. Another single attempt by Ivaldi. Foard feeding her some hips, gets to an ankle, starts circling around, and gets a counter, and gets 2 takedown to make the score 10-5, which gives her some room. Now she has an arm bar, trying to bury his shoulder. She's looking to get exposed. She's freaking close. Oh, look at she's grinding. She's grinding. Elena's trying to battle her off. But looks like she's in a little pain. Oh, now Foard is looking for the fall. She has her in major trouble. We have 50 seconds left, and referee's looking for fall. She hasn't awarded 2 points. Oh, they put it up there, so it's 12-5 with the takedown. I think there should be one more exposure. She's just looking for the fall. The ref's just watching it intently, and I think Foard gets it. She drops her hip and gets the little bit more pressure she needed. Then they award the other 2 to make the final score. Well, it would have been 14-5, but she gets the fall instead. Virginia Foard heads to the final, representing Virginia. Elena Ivaldi seemed like she was coming on, but Foard said, no, thank you. This is my match. So the next match will be at 57 kilograms.